Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and we are back with buffs we'd like to see. Uh, this week we are looking at the Nero series. The standard Nero, of course, uh, comes in at I believe 450. It's got a beam rifle that is pretty good. You can fire it a good couple of times without overheating it. The charge shot could be stronger. It has that really wide downswing that is like guaranteed to knock your teammates over. Has flash grenade and has a club listed here as a Sturmfaust, but actually the name club, since like the Nero comes from Gundam Sentinel, actually predates the first Sturmfaust in Gundam. But you know, basically the big issue with the Nero, I feel like, and we were talking about this before we started, is that it's all the things that made it special at one point kind of been lapped by the Gundam, which comes in at of 50 points lower. Salty, what do you think?
This thing was really fun when it was originally introduced. It has a rifle that can two-tap targets in two hits. It can stun if Rob would stop moving.
There we go.
So you can stun with that. It has a club, but the ready up time is awful. That is insanely bad, and then also has one of the worst flash grenades. It's just got bad flash grenades. Um, if they're not directly in your opponent's face, you will not stun. So it's not a good set. And like I said, that club has a good 5 second ready up time. That's terrible, and it's got a 15-second reload rate too. So not good. There's really no reason to use this suit. And that's the problem, because there's just other suits at this cost that just do its job infinitely superior.
Mm-hmm.
Uh with this suit lore wise, with this suit, it technically has the ability to run anything developed weapon wise, developed by Anaheim Electronics and AUG. So you could possibly open up weapon selection from a lot of things. You like take the Nero, the EWAC Nero, give this thing a gem rifle, or make the rifle have a sub weapon to it that allows for burst fire. That way, it can keep up pressure as it gets in, so it's not solely reliant on terrible flashbang and slow loading Sturmfaust. About the Sturmfaust, I would like this thing to act like the Gym 2 Maria Co. Is that the Maria Co Gym 2 that has the super fast Sturmfaust on it?
I think it is, yeah, the Maria Shield Company one.
Yeah, that one. So I definitely would like to see the Sturm. Wow, only 2100 with that Sturmfaust. Um, yeah, give this suit a good Sturmfaust. I think that'd be fine with the 5 second reload rate, because I'm pretty sure that's what that Gym 2 has, is a 5 second reload. Like the Sturmfaust, like any Sturmfaust, should not have a very long reload rate, like at all. They're single shot weapons. It's
Yeah.
as literally as firing it off, throwing the tube, and picking up another. They should not have no long reload rate. And technically, this suit should also have Vulcan pods. We're gonna talk about those later on, though. Um, but otherwise, there's so little information on the Nero and the Nero trainer. It's kind of hard to like buff it, because there's no information on it, like lore wise. Um, they're mass production S Gundams. They should be quite spicy if you want to get into it. But like other than that, there's no reason to use them in game right now until they get adjusted. What do you think?
I think you're pretty much right there. Yeah, the in-game explanation says that the lower body is based on the S Gundam and the upper body is based on a project called the Lambda Gundam, which I'm assuming just never came to fruition because I don't think I've ever seen or heard of that.
Pretty sure that's the prototype to the S Gundam.
Okay. According to the in-game thing, the S Gundam was like the last suit out of the Zeta project, and the Lambda Gundam was a separate project. So I don't know. Again, there's not a lot out there because this was you know, as far as we can tell, Gundam Sentinel was hands off for a good many years because of rights issues, which means there's just not as much lore to this as there were other things. But given that it is based on the S Gundam, I feel like one thing that might be good for it is aerial melee, which the S Gundam does have.
Yeah.
The other thing, though, this could make the EWAC Nero too much of a hassle, though it is something you can lock down to this specific model with the skill, is a second level charge for the rifle might be good. Give it burst fire through that, give it a stronger charge shot, something along those lines might be a good way to go. And yeah, Vulcan pods would be, definitely be welcome. More weapon, a wider weapon selection would be really helpful. But yeah, this is just another one of those suits in the game that just everything else has kind of been brought up past its level, because this is one of those that was, this and the Nero trainer both were just incredibly overwhelming when they were first released. These things were really scary then, but yeah, now I'm sure you can kit it out to get a good showing with it, but it needs something. It needs several something.
I mean, it has a decent perk selection. Like, it's got good perks on it, such as leg. I cut off a good part of the levels. Oops. Leg shock absorber. I can't speak. I'm sorry, guys. Level 3. Quick boost level 2. Emergency evasion system level 2. Balancer high spec ambac level 2. Melee combo controller. Flight control program level 2. Forced injector level 2. Backbinder special cushioning level 2. Special back on add-on buffer level 2. And maneuver and anti-blast stabilizer level 1. I mean, it's got good perks, but the stats on it are too low, and its weapons have way too long upkeep to them, and the flash grenade is just a terrible option. It's a terrible weapon. I'm surprised that even stunned you, to be honest.
Yeah, like the range has worked out better than I expected in some of the tests we've been doing here, but it's still
that was about
really
I was about
specific.
the same distance from your grenade as you were mine, and I didn't get stunned by it. Make it make sense.
Yeah, man, and that is another option, is to give it a wider grenade selection like they've done for some things. I really like the jamming grenade that the Gelgug has. That might not be a bad choice for this. Just that that jamming effect and the little damage field is just a nice thing. But yeah, there's a lot of options for this, and I don't think it needs that much to really be competitive again. I think primarily just a little bit better damage values on things, and the the cooldown and ready up times on the club getting brought up to the newer standards would probably do the job. All right, and we are following up with the Nero Trainer, which is basically the raid version thereof. They're very similar. Nero Trainer only has a single dodge roll. It gains the quick turn skill, which I know people have been able to make good use of. I am not one of them. I've just never been able to get something particularly good with that. Does still have pretty much the same Sturmfaust. It does have head Vulcans, which, yeah, probably should not, actually. Like Salty was saying, that the Nero's designed for Vulcan pods. This does have tiny little Vulcans molded into the head, which I have not looked at the original Sentinel line art, so I don't think that's supposed to be there, but I could be wrong. It does have a melee combo controller level 2 for 3-hit melee, and it has a heavy attack. It's a really good heavy attack. Again, it's just like the downswing. It's one of those heavies where you really need to be conscious of your the position of your team, or else you are going to knock down everything around you. But yeah, this is another one. Just it was terrifying when it came out. now it's probably okay, but could definitely use some help. What do you think, Salty?
So let's talk about those, like the head Vulcans. Lore wise, this thing, and so same with the Nero trainer or the Nero, the standard one. They don't use head Vulcans. They use Vulcan pods. So the fact that this has head Vulcans, actual head Vulcans, let me get up close to Rob's head and have him fire. Um, yeah, it's not supposed to be able to do that. It doesn't have head Vulcans. It equips Vulcan pods, and that goes for both suits. So I would like to see that changed, and it would be a model change, but you could just pull it off the Mark II and fit it this thing's head. They got roughly the same head shape. So,
Mm-hmm.
you same weapon, main weapon is the Nero. Same stats and everything. Same with, and oddly enough, the same club also. And there's no difference between the two. And I was gonna say this before the last video ended, or the last recording ended. What makes this mobile suit unable to fire the club while boosting?
Yeah.
I feel like it should. It doesn't really need a stable platform. It's a one-handed weapon. So I feel like it definitely should boost and be able to fire the Sturmfaust. And then it's also got the same terrible flashbang. So not the greatest of weapon combos. Like what really could you do to buff this thing and not like overstep on everybody else's heavy attack raids at 450? Though you don't even, now that you think about it, you don't really see a lot of heavy attack raids at 450 or 500. So I definitely would make. I would definitely give it flat booster.
Yeah.
And I feel like anything really past Zeta Gundam should start getting flat booster. I'm talking about mass production models too. Because at that point, a lot of suits do have enough thrust. I mean, look at the Mark II and the Hyakushiki when they were trying to catch up to the what's that giant plane thing called again? Yadula?
Aldumla? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and you see some of the mass production units, the Nemos and stuff, making that jump. Like, why can't anything or before, F80 or F90 have flat boosters? So that's a thing I would like to see changed. And then again, for like sub weapons, what can you do for it? Like, I would like to see the burst fire for the rifle on this suit too, to help it break MA or help it stun while it's trying to get in. Increase the stun rate on the Vulcan pod it's supposed to have. And maybe give it another weapon, a sub weapon. You can give it a. What are some weapons that AUG and Anaheim Electronics? I mean, heck, I'm pretty sure you could give this thing the gym rifle too, like the Nero EWAC Nero. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Oh wow, what? That was weird. I'm not covering a whole lot of distance compared to the standard Nero's downswing.
Yeah, it seems like it does not have as much travel. That's interesting.
Yeah, because the standard Nero would travel almost like 2 or 3 steps and then swing. This one travels like 1.
Yeah.
Huh, that's interesting. What do you think, though?
I've been thinking about it, and just one thing I wanted to point out is that while you were talking about the Vulcan pods, I did zoom in as much as I could on the head of your Nero trainer, just to point out the mounting latches for those that are designed into the head. Just because, both the standard Nero and the trainer have those. That's where the Vulcan pod should go. There's similar attachment points on the Mark II. And but thinking about it while we were talking, one thing that I think could go very well for this and would help it get in is it could have the skill that the mass production Zeta Gundam has, where you, when you are boosting forward for long enough, you are able to fire your rifle while boosting. I think
that would be perfect.
Yeah. I think that would be a great way to give this more opportunities to get close enough to use it, to do melee. Of course, you cannot, can't do that and charge your heavy at the same time. So that's relatively balanced, I would say. But
Yeah, that works.
yeah, and that would be interesting too, because if you combine it with, I don't know if you could. You do come to a stop when you use quick turn, so, but that should still let you fire. I'm pretty sure. Well, let me test that. Oh, okay. No, because you can't use quick turn while you're charging your rifle. So
Oh, what? Really?
yeah, try it.
Oh my god. That is awful.
Yeah, you can't. I believe you can use it while you're charging your heavy attack, though.
You can. That's how
Yes.
people do this
Yep.
that attack. Oh, I didn't mean I thought I wouldn't travel that fast.
No worries.
Far.
Yeah, they definitely put most of the travel on the heavy attack as opposed to the standard downswing there. But yeah, just there again, just a few things I think would bring this up to speed. I was really happy I hit on that idea for the firing while boosting, because I think that would be just about perfect for it. Also, get that skill gives a speed boost when you're boosting straight ahead, so that could be good as well.
So I just noticed you can't quick turn while you're falling.
Yeah.
That should be changed too.
Let me check.
But yeah,
Yeah?
just in general,
Okay.
both Neros. I mean, both Neros don't need a whole lot to make them good, but they're definitely not where they need to be.
Yeah. I we've talked about it before. There's just things kind of just fall by the wayside as new things get introduced. Just there's so many suits in the game that were at one point devastating to a point in the game that does not exist anymore. So yeah, just like 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 I always say, just balancing that many things is just sheer chaos, and just man, just trying to get any two pieces of code to work together is enough as it is, and just yeah, so much to do in a game like this. Man, keeping this up for 8 years is ridiculous, but
Yeah.
but yeah, those are our thoughts on the Nero series. I don't brain. Yeah, brain is failing, so it's a good time to wrap up here. But yeah, as always, comments, suggestions for future suits, anything like that, always welcome. So, let us know what you think, and that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later.